Welcome friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today we will see some terminology on programming C and C++ mainly. So let's get started. First terminology is what is token. Every smallest element of C or C++ programming that is meaningful to compiler. The smallest element which is meaningful to the compiler can understand that what it is. This is known as token. So to understand the token may be categorized as we know the word kilpo. Remember this word kilpo. Then for this k, keyword. Okay. Then what is keyword? Let me clear that concept. What is keyword? Keyword are the reserved words. Reserved words by a programming language, any programming language, that is known as keyword. Reserved words which is reserved by that programming language is known as keywords. Like if, while, dot, break, continue. Both C and C++ have some different keywords, but C have 32 keywords and maybe C++ have more than 100. So you just keep in mind that float, character and double, it is etc. More than that. We cannot use this type of words. These are the keywords. Okay. Then K for token is first is keyword. Then next is identifier. I for identifier. What is actually identifier? Identifier are the names given to a variable or a function, etc. Okay. Identifier are the names given to a variable. Just remember this. Okay. Example is, suppose we take int a that is equal to 5. Okay. So int is our keyword. Okay. Then this is our identifier, or we can say variable. Okay. So in the definition, name given to a variable, this is a variable. Okay. So a is known as identifier. It is clear? Hope it is clear. Then move on to next point. L for literals. Before going to literals, let understand some rule for identifier. First is identifier not a keyword. First rule to make an identifier, rule for the identifiers, keywords cannot be used as an identifier. Okay. In the above example, you not use that int is equal to 5. Keyword not be used as an identifier. Okay, this is wrong. Second is, if you write here like this, int 9a, this is also wrong. because first number is only character or underscore. So best way to write identifier is, so between the identifier no space is allowed. Third is means float pi and you give space na, this is wrong. 3.14, this is wrong terminology. You should write this float, you must write like this, underscore value that is equal to 1.34. This is right way to write. Next is identifier are the case sensitive. Case sensitive means if you write here int a and you give value capital A is equal to 10, this is wrong. You must give here int a, that means a is equal to 10. You must write like this. It is a case sensitive. Identifier are the case sensitive. Okay. First character is alphabet or underscore. You should write. These are 5 rules for the identifiers. Please note. First is keyword cannot be used as a identifier. Second is first character must be an alphabet or underscore. Third is no symbol other than the underscore is allowed. Okay. Then fourth is no space is allowed between names here. And the last is it is a case sensitive. You should write in this way. Clear? Hope it is clear. So I just erase this. So make short notes, write on your own language. Why not? Okay. The next is our L for literals. Then what is literals? First question is literal. The second name is constant. What is literal or constant? Literal and constant means we cannot change the value of that during execution of a program. Okay, that is literal or constant. So write down the definition of this. Literal and constant are fixed value where value cannot be changed during the execution of the program. Like if we take pi 3.14, for the entire program pi will equal to 3.14 value. Okay, suppose, and next is if we take int a is equal to 10 and then we a initialize a is equal to 20, then that time a is equal to 20. But if you write here na, if you write constant int a is equal to 10 and try to change the value of a, then here is errors. Compiler show error because you write here constant, you cannot change the value of a. Understand the concept of literal and constant. Okay, so let's move on to next. Just erase this. Okay, then move on to the punctuators or as for separator. What are the punctuator and separators? Write down the definition. Punctuators or separators are these elements which separate one element from the other element. Okay, punctuator and separator are these elements which used to separate one element from the other element. Example is int a b, float x y. In this separator, which is separator? Comma, semicolon, curly brackets, parenthesis. All parentheses are the punctuator and separator. Okay, dot, dot, commas. Okay, these are the separator or punctuator. Next is just erase all links. Then O for operators. What is operator? Operator are those who perform some specific operations. Okay, so C++ having some operators, like first is arithmetic operator, operators having arithmetic operation, multiplications, division and modulo. I hope you know all the concept of addition. Then second is relation, relational operator, like less than, greater than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, equal, not equal to, etc, etc. Okay, then next is third, assignment operator, assignment operator, equal, they are the assignment operator. Okay, suppose int a is equal to 5, we can write this in another way, a plus equal to 5. Now a is equal to 10. Understand the concept? Fourth one is increment decrement operator. Increment decrement which can increase or decrease the value of the variable by 1. Suppose we have int a is equal to 5 and a, we have to write a plus plus, then a plus plus means a is equal to a plus 1, then here the value is incremented to 6, and if you write minus minus a, then value is decremented to 4. Then next is fifth is logical operator. logical operator and operation and or and not. These are the logical operator. In this you check the condition. Suppose A greater than B and A greater than C, then you have to check all condition in the AND operation. All must be true. Okay, if both are true, then 1 into 1, that is equal to only 1. But in case of OR operator, suppose this or A, any one may be true, second may false, then it will give 1. Okay, OR is the operation, the 1 plus 0 is 1. And not is the reciprocal of the, that if A greater than B put down, then it may be true or false depending on the this. Okay, so next is conditional. Just change color, change. Here is a conditional operator. Sixth conditional operator. Suppose we have sorry. Suppose we have int A equal to 5, int B equal to 6, then C is equal to A greater than B, question mark, A is to B. This is our condition. That means if this condition is true, then you have to execute this command. If this condition is false, then you have to execute this command. Means if this condition is true, then A value copy in the C. If this is false, no, this statement is false. 5 is less than 6, 6 is greater than, this statement is false. That means this is false statement, and value of B means C is equal to 6. B value is copied into 6. Okay, if this statement is true, then A value is copied into C. This is a conditional operator. Okay, if we take another example like int A is equal to 10 and B is equal to, int B is equal to 6, then C is equal to A greater than B, question mark, A is to, then A value is 10, 6, then A is to B. This is true, then A value is copied into, so C is equal to 10. A value is, if this statement is false, na, then V value is copied into C. Okay, hope you got the whole concept. Just I summarize what we have learned in this lecture. what is token, keywords, identifier, literals, punctuator, operators. Then what is keywords, what is identifiers, rules for the identifiers, literals, punctuators and operators. All kind of operators, arithmetic operator, relational operator, assignment operator, increment decrement operator and logical operator and conditional operators. So hope you got the concept. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Please share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.